Sorry, I was gonna say something. Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's Liz. So today's video is going to be if I could only pick one. I saw Kelly Gooch do this, and she has like a series on this, I'll link it below, about like if she can only pick one product, one makeup product from each category. So like which foundation, if you can only have one foundation, which foundation would it be? If you only had one eyeshadow palette, which one would it be? And I know for some people they only have one foundation or one eyeshadow palette, but for me, I like variety. I like having different things. I like having options. So I thought this could be nice if I had to like narrow down my collection. What would I do? And some of them were like a little harder than others. So yeah, if that interests you, keep on watching. Okay, so I'm kind of just gonna go in order from like how I would do my makeup. So for primer, so I haven't been using primer all that often. Like I usually just kind of count on my moisturizer and sunscreen. But if I had to pick one primer, as basic as it is, it would be this Becca primer, their First Light priming filter. I just think this does like a great job at like moisturizing my base if it just like isn't doing, if my skin just isn't behaving that day. I can always count on this, and it usually makes my skin, at least the application for putting foundation on, so much better. I just really like this. I know it's kind of expensive, but I do really like this, and it's like a very nice bottle as well. For foundation was tricky, I'm not gonna lie. There's two I'm looking at right now, hold on. So it was gonna be the Soap and Glory one, but since you can't get this anymore, which makes me sad, I feel like this is tied with the Huda Beauty stick foundation. Both of these foundations, I can just wear them, and I don't have to like work with them usually. They usually just always look good. Like with other foundations I have, sometimes I kind of have to work with it, maybe put on a primer. I can usually get away with not wearing a primer with these because they're so nice. I'm gonna give it to Huda because this is like very easy to put on. Like it's a stick, so it's like faster, and that's what I think I like about this. It's also like a very nice natural finish. It's what I'm wearing right now, and I think it looks very nice. So yeah, it's going to go to Huda. Next up, concealer. I'm gonna go with my e.l.f. hydrating concealer. This is kind of only getting picked. I don't like have a concealer that I love that I can think of. Like if I think of past ones, like the Fit Me by Maybelline and the Age Organ by Maybelline, which I think are like, and I think I've tried the NYX one. I do like this one out of all of those. If I did run out of this, I would probably, I don't know if I would be open to trying like different kinds of concealer, but I think overall I do like how this performs. So yeah, I think this is probably my favorite concealer. It's kind of the only concealer in my collection right now, so I don't know if that one really counts. Concealer, what do I do next? Highlighter? Okay. So for highlight, it would have to go to my liquid highlighter. What is this called? The Becca Shimmering Skin Protector Liquid, Perfector Liquid? Yeah, in Moonstone. I love this. I have it on right now. It's so beautiful. I recently found out that this is no longer sold by Becca, which is a crime, and it's very upsetting. Okay, for blush. This one I had to think about, but I think I'm going to go with my Rare Beauty one. I just really like the color, as you can see right here. I like how it has an applicator. Like if you compare it to the Glossier ones, you kind of have to guess with the Glossier ones. And I like that you can just kind of scrape off the applicator, and then you can get the small bit that you don't need a lot at all with this. And yeah, I really like the formula. I like how it looks. And yeah, that's like probably my favorite blush. I thought about putting like this and a powder blush, but man, that kind of defeats the purpose. And then I still think this wins overall. Okay, for bronzer, I do really like my Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. This is just, well, this looks ugly. Maybe I won't show that. I had to repress it. This always looks nice. I don't know what else to say. It always blends in very nicely. Like I can, even if I pick up too much, I can always blend it in. I have noticed though, and maybe a warning for other people, since I've repressed it, if I do pick up too much with my brush, it can be a little difficult to blend out. Not terrible, I can still get it to work, but I now need less product on my brush whenever I use this. But I still think it's still my favorite bronzer. I love it. For powder, I'm gonna go with my Bite Beauty one. I don't know if I would repurchase this just because it's so expensive, but out of everything in my collection, I do like this. I have the e.l.f. one, and then I have a hourglass kind of one, and then the Maybelline loose one. I just find this very easy to use, and it's very nice. I will give it that. Is it a little expensive? Yes, but it's very nice, and I do love, it's very cute packaging. I like it. I like that as well. For setting spray, I don't really have one that I like. I've been using the Mario Badescu one, and I don't love that. But if I had to pick one, I did really like the Catrice one, the illuminating one. That just had like a very nice sprayer. I did like the milky one. If I had to pick one, the milky one is easier to find, but it's more expensive. And the Catrice one, I think I would go with the Catrice. If I had to rebuy one, I would get the Catrice illuminating one. I just thought that had a very nice spray and everything. So yeah. For eyes. So for eye primer, as you all know, well, maybe you don't, I would obviously choose the Wet n Wild shadow primer, photo focus shadow primer. This is just so good. This works better than Hyron, and I have the primer potion, and I have the Milani one, and I've tried the NYX waterproof one. The NYX glitter glue is good if you're using like something with a lot of shimmer that's gonna have fallout. I recommend using that, and I do have this. But for everyday, I love this one. I had to start using this one because I didn't want to use this one all up, and I am trying to get done with this one at least. My Milani one I don't really like. NYX one was not good. I'm trying to think. Rimmel had one that wasn't good as well. So yeah, if you had to get an eye primer, I would get the Wet n Wild one. It is so good. For eyeliner, I don't really do a lot of eyeliner. Like, I could probably live without doing like liquid eyeliner. If I had to pick one, I would probably pick the Physicians Formula one. But even then, for just eyeliner, I would pick the Fenty ones up. These Fenty ones are so good. They're so... It broke. That is so upsetting. What am I gonna do? I got that on camera. Oh my god. Is there like a tie? Okay. Okay, there's some to it, so I don't have to use this little... Well, usually that doesn't usually happen. So yeah, these Fenty... I really like the Fenty liners. I have... This is the black one. I forgot what it's called. I think it's because I'm black. It fell... Okay, so for eyeshadow, this one again was a toughie. And I thought about going for my #1 pick if you saw my rating, which was the Cutting Edge palette by Dose of Colors. But I think I'm going to change it and go with the Jackie Aina ABH palette. Like, this is just stunning. This is on my eyes right now. This is like so versatile. You can do pink looks, you can do kind of greeny looks, you can do kind of neutral looks. It's so nice. I love the quality. I'm just messing things up. Ideally, I would want a blue, but I'm willing to live without it. If I just had to use this, I'd be happy. It's very nice. Highly recommend. I think you can still get this now because they had it for holiday. But yes, really love this. Next up for eyebrows, I don't do much with eyebrows, and I could probably just live with this Essence Make Me Brow. I have the shade, I think, in Ashy Browns. I think the 04 shade. I've tried the e.l.f. one. I don't know if they even still have the e.l.f. one. I didn't like the spoolie applicator for it. This is very nice because it's very small. I don't do much with my brows, so if you're someone like me that doesn't do that much but wants maybe a little more color for tint, this is very nice. I would recommend. Okay, mascara. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have a favorite mascara. I've been kind of trying to test some out. If I had to pick one, I would probably pick my Essence one. The only issue I do have with this, I love how it makes my eyelashes look. They're always super big and nice and lengthened, which is what I want. This is hard to remove, I've noticed. So if that's something that bothers you, you may want to steer clear from this. It is cheap, so you might as well, like, it's $3, so you might as well try it out if you want to. But I find that this is a little difficult to take off, which I don't love. Like, at the end of the day, I just want my mascara to melt off. But I've recommended this to people, and they always seem to like it. So if I had to live with one, probably be this one, because how it makes my lashes look. And for lips, I didn't know if I should include a lipstick and a lip gloss. We'll do a lipstick. If I had one lipstick, I would probably pick this Milani matte lipstick in, I think, Beauty. Yes, Matte and Beauty. I've had this for so long. I love it. It's not what's on my lips right now, sorry. I was gonna do a full face with all this stuff, but then I forgot. But yeah, I really love this one. I love a matte lip no matter what. Gloss can come in. I'll always have a sweet spot for matte lips. So, and then this one is just kind of like, it's kind of similar to this color I actually have on my lips. This kind of like dark nude color. I love it. And if I had to pick a favorite gloss, it would be this the Tower 28 gloss in Fearless. I just love this. It gives you a nice little tint. I'm not going to put it on right now because I have matte lips right now. You get like a slight little tint. I like the formula. It doesn't have a taste to it. It's just very nice. I really like this. And I didn't think I would like this. I think I've said that before. So I think that's it. I can't think of anything else. Do you guys have certain products that you could like not live without at all? If you do, put it in the comments, and while you're at it, like this video. I don't remember if this is like a tag video if you just do it, but if you want to see more of Kelly's videos, I'll try to link them below. But yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, that's it. Bye!